And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. We've got our instant match reaction as Rangers smash Ross County 6-0. This is a live match reaction guys, so as always do get involved into the live chat. Let me know what your thoughts are on the game. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's talk Rangers 6, Ross County 0. Yes, a perfect day for this Rangers side. And before we go any further into it, for those of you who said that I didn't believe in him, look at this bad boy. Yes, the Serial Des's Ronaldo 9 t-shirt that we made last year. I have a feeling these ones are going to sell very, very soon if this man keeps up that form. As I said, you can get those at rfcclothing.com. Anyway, enough about the t-shirt plug. But anyway, going into this game, of course, what was I thinking? What was I expecting going into the match? Well, look, listen. Home game against anyone in the Scottish Premiership, bar Celtic, you're probably expecting Rangers to go on and win. So I was expecting us to obviously go on and get 3 points in this match. But what I didn't expect us to do is actually stay hungry for goals, play with a distinct style of play, some good passing, and just a side that actually looked sharp. I genuinely wasn't expecting that. I thought we were still in this process of trying to get things together. But again, it exceeded my expectations, and we've obviously played very, very well with us beating Ross County by 6-0. So yeah, super happy with the performance there. Of course, individual displays that we can talk about. I think everyone to a man was pretty good. Matondo playing very, very well. I've been very critical of Matondo in recent games. I do think as a player that often is inconsistent and doesn't really offer enough in the sort of the final part of his game. I've always liked him with his pace, and I've always liked him with what he can do, you know, break defensive lines and all that sort of stuff. But I just think his decision making usually in the final third needs to be massively improved, and that's what's kind of stopping him from being a top player. But again, today I felt he got his goal. He played well. I think he got an assist as well, but played a fantastic game, as everybody's saying there in the live chat. Absolutely deserves the praise that he's getting. Another player that I, of course, want to talk about is Serial Des's getting 2 goals today. And, of course, that takes him to 5 goals in 5 games so far this season. And if you want to look at goal contributions with an assist as well the other week, that's 6 goals and assists in 5 games for Serial Des's. This is a man on fire, and this is a man that's looking to really, really put something down, lay down a mark, do something this year, and prove all his doubters wrong. And again, before we go any further, I have been one of those doubters. I am one of those doubters at points where I felt, and as I said, I think the videos back it up. You can see me saying that I don't think he's necessarily good enough to be a number 9 at Glasgow Rangers. But again, I'll eat my words, and I'll happily eat my words come the end of the season. I'll hold my hands up to it. As I said, anyone who wears a Rangers jersey, I want them to do well, regardless of my opinion and my prediction on the player. I want him to do well, and he's doing really, really well at the start of this season. So yeah, super happy to see that from Serial Des's. But just goes to show the mentality that you need to have as a Glasgow Rangers player, and he's proven it. Look, there's a long way to go in terms of the season. There's going to be a long way to go throughout the rest of the campaign. But if he keeps up this sort of consistency and keeps on putting ball into the back of the net, keeps creating chances, keeps helping us win games, then like everyone, I think we're going to see a very, very good number 9 for us. But as I said, you can't mock his contributions, and again today scored 2 goals. So a massive round of applause for Serial Des's, and long may it continue. Throughout the sort of the defensive department, not really challenged, to be perfectly honest, guys. I didn't think we were challenged in the defensive department whatsoever. We didn't really see much from that, but we just controlled the game. And I spoke about a side that actually looked sharp, because watching Rangers in pre-season, watching Rangers at the start of the campaign, I felt we've lacked sharpness. We've looked like a side that looked knackered. We looked like a side that don't really have too much, but seeing us actually, you know, complete passes to the intended places, and just a team hungry for goals. We've seen with this Rangers side, this in particular team this season, towards the end of last season, once we've went and got a goal, we've sat off and just allowed them to play pressure and them to play their game. And we've just been sat around pissing about. And that's always caused unnecessary pressure. We've never really killed a game, but it's great to see that the whole team were hungry for goals and we took the handbrake off. Sorry, this is live and there's a train going by, so sorry if there's any noise. But we took the handbrake off and we really went for it and managed to score 6 goals today. And I'm really, really happy for that. Another sort of mention as well, Cherney. I mean, Cherney's just looking like a really, really good signing for us. Again, I need to always, have those sort of reservations because he's a loan player, and the last 2 loan players I've really liked at Rangers have ended up not signing for us permanently. That, of course, being Seema, that, of course, being Malik Tillman. So, of course, I want Cherney to do really, really well, but hopefully there's something that we can do to maybe bring him here on a more longer term contract and here for the thing, because every single game he's played, he looks like a player that's offering a lot to this team, creating lots and lots of chances, and we just look like an overall better side with an attacking impetus, attacking dangerous quality when he's on the park. And again, he showed it again today, and another really, really good performance from him. Again, I'm happy with that midfield. I thought Dujon Sterling, Connor Barron played well. I've been very impressed with Connor Barron so far this season as well, coming into the team. And yeah, super happy in general with that in particular performance. And then the last one there as well, Danilo getting the goal as well. Great to see him go off the mark as well. So yeah, congratulations to Danilo. Congratulations to everyone in terms of the goal scorers. My man of the match was probably most of yours, Cyril Dessers, 2 there for him. But again, look, I don't want to bring the doom and gloom down because I'm not. That performance was fantastic and it's what I like to see from Rangers. But there's a week to go in this transfer window, guys, and there's still some work to be done. We need to be making some additions, especially with the news that Ben Davies is potentially going out of the door. We need to be bringing in players. We cannot be naive to think that we've not got a squad ready to go for the whole campaign. But I'm starting to like the first team. I'm starting to like the team that we've got. This team that the sort of first 11 that we've got on the pitch, Robin Proper is going to be coming back into that as well. But the sort of first 11, I'm starting to like that. And it's a side that I can get behind. But in terms of the overall squad, we're going to be playing a minimum of 8 Europa League games this season. We're going to be playing 38 games, of course, in the league with 2 cup competitions. We need a bigger squad, and we've got the horrendous injury record. So we need to keep building the squad. I still think we need 2-3 more additions to bring into this squad. As I said, Ben Davies might be going out the door, which will mean we'll need a centre-back. By going off other sort of rumours, we need another winger, and I'm starting to see us been linked to wingers as well, and a potentially a midfielder there too. I would say striker as well, but look, again, I don't mind being sort of proved wrong. Those 3 can be the priority. Cyril Dessers is on fire at this moment in time, and rightfully so. He holds the number 9 jersey. Danilo back up at this moment in time, and we can see where we go. But I just feel maybe another young striker, another prospect that we can bring into the team to make sure that we're in a good place. So yeah, overall, guys, very, very happy. Again, I'm echoing it again. Cyril Dess is fantastic. Once again, I'm glad that he's making me eat my words, but long may it continue. Of course, Matondo, very, very good. Everyone really was really, really good today, and I'm super happy. But the big one's next week. The big one's next week, troops. The big one's next week. We've got Celtic next week at Parkhead. Again, what a way to sign off for that game. Let's see what happens this week with regards to our transfers. Maybe bring in 2 or 3 players. Hopefully get rid of some of the weak mentally ones at the club. Todd Cantwell we're talking about, of course. Get him gone. And then, hopefully get a few more additions in. And hopefully then we've done a summer that's got rid of the high earners, got rid of some of the players that don't want to be here. The high earners, as we stated there again, the players that are coming of old age, we've got them out of the door. Some of the players that don't want to be here, or the players like Todd Cantwell that are just weak-minded to be at a team like Glasgow Rangers. And bring in players that actually want to be at the football club and players that want to see us succeed. And we'll see what happens next week. As I said, I'm not going to get carried away. Ross County at Hampden is a different proposition to playing Celtic. But what I would say on a Celtic perspective is they're a weaker side. At this time, there's a long way to go in the transfer window. There's a week to go in the transfer window. But at the time of recording this, Celtic are weaker than they were last year. They've lost their best player in Matt O'Reilly this week. That could cause a bit of a problem. He's been on fire for them at the start of this season and in pre-season. So they've lost that player, and there's no guarantees. They can talk about all this cash all they want. There is no guarantees that they are going to be able to go get someone that's going to go and do the job that he did. That's no guarantee, and a lot of their recruitment recently has not been that great anyway. So it's good news from our side that they've sold Matt O'Reilly. They are weaker than they were last season going into this game. Remember, they've only brought in a goalkeeper to replace Joe Hart. They brought in Bernardo and Ida. So they're a weaker side right now. And let's give them a go. But there's a lot of work to do this week with regards to our transfer strategy, and hopefully we can get something out of next week. But Rangers fans, as always, do let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below. And as I said, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. And you know what? Again, I'm going to give it another little plug because we released these when he went on a bit of a scoring streak. And I haven't put them in my advertising rates, but I have a feeling that these bad boys might fly off the shelves this week. But the Ronaldo 9 Serial Desses t-shirts. Go get them. Link is down there in the description, or go to rfcclothing.com. I'd love to see, or whoever buys the first ones, then certainly I might chuck in an extra deal this week anyway. There you go for Old Firm Week. But guys, thank you so much. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.